episode of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, is brought to you by Globe.
It's not bragging if you back it up, right? In that case, welcome to the baddest show in the land,
You guys have so much sexual tension.
where every question is answered
Why is the moon following me?
and every challenge is met.
I will survive 40.
3 seasons of Good Times with Mo, and it's going as strong as ever.
Caller of the night is the girl that's banging her best friend's husband.
This is the top downloaded podcast in Philippine history.
And it's not even close. Other shows will copy its style, will mimic its setup, but no one brings it like this.
What's your favorite sexual position?
88. I ate you, you ate me.
Join us as we launch another season, another year. We don't just invite the hard questions, we dare you to come up with one.
Boy, this guy's really weird.
From Los Angeles and Manila, 2 studios, guest co-hosts, celebrity appearances, and just a whole lot of loving going on. It's the world famous Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3. And your host, the Philippine genius, Mo Twister.
Here we go, podcast time. On this Thursday night, it is the 5th of June, 2014. Listen to Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Globe. Call us, 880-9294, or Skype, which is the Good Times podcast. Text Viber 0927-214-1981. My name is Mo. That is Kat Alano, as we have her on Thursdays. Good evening, Kat. Good morning, or whatever.
Hi, how are you? I feel bad for you, Mo. You're still feeling dizzy from your vertigo, huh?
Yeah, I got this vertigo thing, and it's... I'm just sitting here, like, spinning in circles. And there are times yesterday in the show I was like, whoa, what am I saying? Just because, like, vertigo is just a shitty feeling. That's all.
It really is. It feels like for anybody who hasn't had vertigo, it's like having a washing machine brain. Like your brain all of a sudden just spins out of whack and you feel terrible.
I always do I'm walking around, or just like it's near a stranger, and I go, whoa! And they go, what? I go, I almost fell down. Just in your head, you feel like you're falling down constantly, and you're just kind of holding on to shit. So it kind of sucks, but whatever. At least I'm sitting down here, and I can try to attempt to kind of get my brain together and attack whatever love, sex, fucking life problem we're going to be throwing at us tonight. So it's always good to be on the show. So let's start it. Kat, it's always nice to have you on the program.
I'm always glad to be here.
Let's go. Who do you want to go with? Girl in Singapore, boy in Manila? Pick one.
Girl in Singapore. Let's go.
All right. Simone, you're on line 5. Singapore la. What's going on? You are, let me get your age here real quick. 31. What's up, Simone?
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, baby. Welcome to the show. What's
yeah,
up?
I'm 30. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, baby. yeah, thank
Hey,
you
baby.
for
What's
having
up?
me on the
What are you
show.
wearing? What's your Twitter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Simone your real name? I'm
I
assuming
picked the right
it's not because
caller.
It's not my
it's such a unique
name.
name. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Filipino Simones.
So it's unique.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want my
Yeah.
friends to know that I'm calling with this problem.
No worries.
Okay,
What's up?
so
What's your
my
problem?
I have 2 problems.
Sure.
So the first one, the one that's really bothering me at the moment, is about this guy, this really hot guy I met on Tinder a few weeks back.
Sweet.
And we had a date. It went well. He's super hot, smoking hot. He's like the cross between Kelly Slater and David Beckham, with David
Sure he
Beckham's
is.
accent because he's English.
David Beckham
Okay,
has
tall.
a weird little voice, though. I don't know about that.
Well,
Yeah, David Beckham's got the worst voice.
Oh,
hello,
posh.
still.
Hello, posh.
but he's
right.
hot. Come on.
All right,
Yeah,
Simone.
golden balls. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there. And yeah, he was hot and he was interesting. And I was waiting for his call and he never called. So that I figured out he wasn't interested. I'm like, okay, he's not interested. Maybe he's going to be interested in sex. So
All right.
after 4 days, I booty texted him. And then
What did you say word for word?
Okay, verbatim.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Because during the date, we talked about tattoos. So we have tattoos. Both
Sure.
of us have tattoos. And he has a tattoo on his thigh, around his thigh. And he while we were at the bar, he stood up and he was about to pull down his pants to show me his tattoo. So I grabbed his arm, and pulled him back down to his.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, so I texted him after 4 days.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. And you said,
Yeah, we hear
And
you.
I said, "Hey, you never showed me your tattoo."
yeah.
And he said, "Well, I tried to show it to you, but you stopped me." So I told him, "Well, that's not the right place to pull your pants down." And
Nice.
I told him, "I want to see it. I want to see your tattoo." And he said, "Okay, I think we should share tattoos," because he knows I have a tattoo around my waist. And I told him, "Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we should share tattoos." And then he asked me, "So where's the right place to do it?" And then I asked him, "Is your place okay?" And then nothing.
Girlfriend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello?
He has a
it.
girlfriend. He wasn't saying you
He has a
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
He meant girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girlfriend.
But why is he on Tinder?
Because
He
boyfriends
has
girlfriend's
get
out of town.
bored. Yep. And
His girlfriend's out
girlfriend
of town.
doesn't get on his phone to see if Tinder is accessed or
Yeah.
not.
Girlfriend's
Okay.
out of town. Because here's my thing. If he didn't respond to you, when he responded to you 4 days later, was it in the same amount of words as he did when he was first kind of Tindering you? Like, what you want to
No.
do is you want to compare the amount of details and excitement from day 1 of Tinder to day 4 of Tinder. If it has lessened dramatically, like if it's just okay, but no, you know, very bland things, that means he didn't really like you on the date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if he responds to you with the same amount of spunk and all of that stuff on day 4, but he turned down your booty call when you said, "Can I come over to your house and fuck your brains out?"
Means he has a
He
girlfriend.
didn't return it. That's girlfriend.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what
Okay,
is
he's
it?
not
Like,
gay. He just has a girlfriend.
Oh no, he's not gay. He just has a girlfriend.
He's not gay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I don't
That
think
makes
he would
sense.
go out on a
Because
date with you if he was gay.
Because he said I would like to see your tattoos as well. So meaning he still kind of wants to communicate with you and see yours and whatever. And then he's like, "Oh, pick a great place." He's not anticipating you're going to say his place. Why he's not anticipating that, I have no idea, because most girls would say the guy's place. But when a guy's place is not available, that's because there's a wife or girlfriend that lives in that place as well.
Or, I mean, he could just be like freaked out by it, like having a girl at his place. You know, guys sometimes like to be at your place so they can escape.
No. Not a guy that's willing to pull his pants down at a restaurant to show his fucking tattoos.
Good point.
No, that's
Good point.
Yeah, not that guy.
Yeah.
So it's going to be either two things, Simone. Again, A, he doesn't like you, but I'm not leaning as towards that as much, because he did respond to you and he said he wanted to see your tattoo as well.
I know.
What is your tattoo on your waist?
They're symbols. Yeah.
You don't even know what they are, right? Yeah. All right. Fair enough. There's Wild Night in Boracay, right? Okay. Okay. So
they're like symbols of virtues that I want to imbibe in my life or myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Tinder princess.
No, I'm not on Tinder anymore.
Right.
Okay, well, Simone, listen. In the end, though, also, if I may add, and this is going to be a little harsh, but it is the real world, and that's what we're going to talk about. If he looks like Beckham, meaning he probably crushes females left and right, are you in his league?
Uh-huh.
Are you in his league? I mean, you get what I mean?
Okay, I'll ask my friends. Am I in his league?
Yes.
All right, let's send us your Twitter. Let me break it down for you. Hold on, we're going to get your Twitter. We're gonna get your Twitter off air, but don't hang up, because I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to another caller
I don't have
first.
Twitter.
okay?
I can. Well, I'm on
Facebook.
Skype. We can do video.
Facebook. I can't do that. I can't video Skype you because I'm not connected to you. You're connected to the studio. You don't have Twitter?
I don't. I'm not
Facebook?
massively. I'm
Well,
not a
you have
massive
Facebook because. Well, you have Facebook because you have Tinder, and Tinder and Facebook are intertwined. So
Well,
hold on.
I made a completely different account for Tinder because I don't want my friends to know that I'm on
Well,
Tinder.
give us your real Facebook. Hold on, because listen, I'm not gonna stalk you. I'm just gonna try to see if you're in fact in his league. If he does look like fucking David Beckham, so I'm gonna go to another caller.
Scared. I don't want to be judged.
Listen, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go to another caller. Give us your fucking Facebook. Just type it here. I will look at it, and Kat will look at it, and we'll tell you You know what? It's probably he's got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
maybe you're kind of ugly. It's one or the other, all right? So hold on here.
Be prepared.
I'm going to go talk to Mark in Manila, and then I'm going to get back to you. So don't hang up. But put
Okay.
your Facebook link now, and then we're going to look at it while we're talking to Mark. Thanks, Simone.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll
Do
talk to you in a second.
it.
All right, let's get to Mark here. Mark, you are 25. Parañaque. What's up?
Hello.
Hey, Mark.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Mark.
Mark.
What can
What's
we
up?
do for you this evening?
Is this Kat Alano?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yeah,
What's up, Mark?
I just want to tell a quick story. Very Bianca Valero telling stories. I just want
Oh,
to tell
shit, there's a
story
guy
because
version
I've
of Bianca?
only
You
started
need to be
listening
punched
to
in the
your
face.
show quite recently, and I've backtracked almost everything that I could. And I've converted myself to a Mo fan right now because I used to
Thank you.
dislike you before. But right now I'm your fan because you're very straightforward and very witty.
Thank you, Mark.
Especially
I appreciate
the
that.
podcast yesterday.
Oh, really?
Sobrang panalo yung it takes. Hello?
Uh
Yeah,
huh.
what did I say? What did I say yesterday that was banana?
Panalo
Sorry, I was
yung
kinda
ano
dizzy.
eh.
Yeah, I
It
know.
takes Pepe to be Perez.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, thank you. That's very gay humor of me. All right,
I'm gonna
Mark,
find
so
a friend
what's your...
whose surname is Perez just so I could use it in person.
Okay. Or like, God, I'm trying to think of another curse word. But never mind. What's your problem tonight, Mark?
Yes.
How can we help you?
What can we do?
Yeah. I just wanted to ask whether what I did is to be considered rape because a friend and I went out. Actually, a couple of my friends and I went out to have a drink, and then we went home. We went to my place and slept. Okay. So at the middle of the night, when I was sound asleep, my friend started kissing me. I'm not sure if it was his intention to kiss me or not, but he did. I felt his lips on mine. Then I started kissing back, and then it led
If he was
on
kissing
to,
you, I
to
think he meant to kiss you. I don't think there's any mistakes making in
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All right, continue.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then what?
and then it led to me giving him oral. Then when then after that we went back to sleep. Then I moved to another room so I could have my space. Then in the morning I started hearing people talking about what happened because there were a lot of us in the room. So maybe other people knew about it or have seen it. I'm not sure. And the rumor started circulating that I did.
Oh no.
The rumor started circulating that what?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, the
That you
rumor
what?
started circulating that what?
Mark?
That I raped him. Yeah,
You
that I
raped him.
did rape him.
Okay. Is
So
this friend
was
of
it
yours?
rape?
Is he straight or
What-
gay?
his claim- then after that, yeah, he is.
Straight. Oh no.
Shit, sorry, his connection's so fucked up. Mark, is your friend straight guy, gay guy? I'm assuming he's a gay guy, right? Because he's making
Well,
out with you.
no. I mean,
No, he's straight.
he's straight.
He's straight.
Why was he kissing
Yeah.
him if he was straight then, though, Kat?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like his friends
yeah.
obviously think he's straight. This is why they're thinking that this is rape because the guy's straight and he obviously wouldn't be having a
Ah, okay.
blowjob. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So like
Yeah, no, I got you.
that's a thing.
No, wait, hold on. One last thing, and then I'm going to ask Kat what her take is on this. You blew him in front of everybody else? Like, did everybody hear it? Is that why the rumors came about? Because if it was, well, I mean, the rumors must have come from
Maybe
somewhere.
He heard it or what?
Yeah, when you were giving him a blowjob, were people in the room?
Yeah, there were people in the
Okay.
room.
And he was
Okay,
awake.
somebody heard something.
He was awake when he was kissing you, right? There was no like sleep kissing or anything like that. Is that even possible?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible. But hold on, Mark, one second. I guess it's possible. But here's what I don't know if it's possible. You asleep, getting your dick sucked, and coming in some guy's mouth. I don't think you could do that while you're asleep.
Yeah, right.
Like, you could be asleep and have a boner.
Yeah.
But to have your dick sucked and then fucking ejaculate in someone's mouth, you're going to have to wake up at one point.
Yeah, seriously. And like if you're kissing a guy and then he goes down on you, you're gonna know and you're gonna stop it, aren't you? Like, I mean, unless he was really wasted.
I think the
or
rumors.
something.
I think the rumors come about. Yeah, well, we have to fucking find that out. But I think the rumors are coming about because people heard him getting his dick sucked.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna tell people that I got raped. But we can't jump to that conclusion because that'd be very irresponsible, and that's what society does. So let's go
Exactly.
ahead and get two more questions in, and then we're gonna go ahead and give you our take. Number one, how drunk was he, Mark?
We were were not very drunk, but we were wobbling when we are walking, but not to the point that I don't think it's to the point that he cannot remember anything.
So what did
So
he
I don't
say
think we're
about
that
this?
drunk.
Okay, sorry. The number 2, did he come in your mouth?
Yeah.
All right. And then number 3, what Kat said. What did he say about it? Did you ask him about it?
We talked about it morning after.
And what did he
After,
say?
told me that, yeah, I told him that he started it by kissing me, and his response was, he didn't know he was kissing me. He thought he was dreaming and kissing someone else in his dream. I'm not sure if that's
Yeah,
valid.
tell him you were dreaming about sucking his dick.
He admitted
is
about
what
that.
I would say then.
What?
Oh man.
You should say you were dreaming about giving him a blowjob and you didn't know what you were doing. That's what should happen. All right, hold on, Mark, because your line is your line's a little shit, Mark. So, just download this if you don't hear the what we think about it. But hold on anyway. We want to talk to you. Kat, rape or no rape? I'm on no rape here.
Yeah, I'm on no rape here too. Like, I don't know about the dreaming kissing thing, you know? Like, it's a little weird. If he'd said I was really drunk, I didn't know what I was doing, or I was passed out and whatever, like, maybe, but the fact that he's like, oh, I was dreaming and I didn't know I was kissing you, sounds to me like he wanted to have a bit of a gay experience, and then he had it, and then people found out, so now he's like, oh, no, I didn't know it's rape, you know?
Right. It was, you got a blowjob in a room full of dudes. And dudes know what a blowjob sounds like. Like in the middle of the night, I can hear if somebody's getting blown. Yes,
exactly.
I know what that sound is like. And then I just do the math. Like, wait a minute, we were 5 guys when we walked in here, and 1 guy's getting blown. Meaning, there's another dude blowing this dude. And there's 1 gay guy amongst the 5 of us. So I'm assuming Mark is blowing one of us. And then I'm going to wake up my other friend and go, dude, Mark is blowing somebody. And both guys look and they see it's James, for example.
Yeah.
And then they're going to tease James. James, you're getting your dick sucked by Mark last night. He's like, I was? Wait.
I didn't do that.
I didn't. I must have been dreaming.
It was rape. Oh my gosh, he raped me.
So,
and what I don't get is if other people knew that he was getting his dick sucked and they thought it was rape, why didn't they say anything?
Sure.
Right?
Sure. Well,
Like,
I mean, to
they
be
thought
honest,
it was
if I had a
rape,
guy
and now they're
friend-
saying rape.
Well,
and-
if I had a guy friend who was getting blown, and I would be actually laughing the entire time. I would never even think it was rape. I'd be like, oh my God, he's getting blown. This is the best thing ever. This is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, not to quickly judge, because again, we're now again in these very dangerous waters, which is somebody said they were raped, and we went ahead and said no, you weren't.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't
because if
heard
he
both
says he was
sides of the
raped-
story, you know, but the thing
Yeah.
is, like, from what it sounds like, according to Mark, you know,
Right.
it sounds like it wasn't rape. Like, if he knew that he was kissing him and, like, things like this, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know, man. I think it's like this. I think you didn't force yourself on him, Mark. If your story is your story,
Yeah.
he initiated sexual contact, and 99% of the time, if a girl is starting to make out with me, I'm gonna fuck her. If we're lying down in a bed and she's making out with me, I think, wait a minute, this girl wants to fuck, and it's on. That's the thing, right? I mean, she's on top of me and all of that stuff, and we're in bed. Something's gonna happen. So if he was making out with you, and you're lying down, you starting to suck his dick is just called natural progression. You're just progressing towards what you think is happening. He didn't stop. He ejaculated in your mouth.
was he participating? That's what I want to know. Was he, like, awake? Was he looking at you? Could you see his face, Mark, when this was going on when you were giving him a blowjob? Was he, you know, awake? Mark?
Mark, was he awake?
I wasn't able to stare at. I think he is, but I was not able to stare at his face.
Like,
So
did he
I can't
grab
really
the
tell
back
for
of
sure
your
if he was,
head?
like,
Did he grab
conscious
the back
awake
of
or-
your head during the blowjob, and they do that thing where guys they kind of they pump your face on their dick? Did he do that? No?
I can't say for sure, but I felt something like he was thrusting his pelvis,
Yeah.
but
Just-
I'm not really sure.
All right. I think ultimately it's how they treat you now after this. What's going on right now with you, Mark? Have they removed you from the barcada? Are they no longer talking to you? Like, what's the aftermath here?
Actually, nothing changed actually, but what's bothering me is what he told me after we talked about it. He told me that I ruined his life, and he was sort of saving himself for marriage and something, so things like that.
What?
Didn't actually really bother me except for what?
That's kind of
Oh, wow.
weird. He was
Yeah,
saving
that's kind of
himself
weird
for
term to say
marriage,
that.
and
Uh,
this is all a bit strange to me.
I don't know, man. I'm lost, Mark. Mark, in the end, ultimately, based on your story, and Kat's right, there's always two sides, but based on your story, I don't think it was rape. I think it was you guys went out, you guys are lying down next together, he starts making out with you, you suck his dick, is all just what you would have expected that night.
Yeah.
If that happened.
The fact that he started
and-
making out with you is the thing that makes me think, not rape. Like he initiated it. If he was enjoying it and he came afterwards and he didn't stop you and he knew about it, like he knew you sucked his dick because in the morning he knew you sucked his dick, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So he knew what was going on.
You know what this could possibly be? This is like, if I were going to look for another scenario, it's like, okay, say I meet a girl.
Yeah.
She's super hot.
Yeah.
And she wants to have sex.
Yeah.
And then I find out, I say, so what's up? Where'd you go to school? She's like, oh, well, I'm 22 and I went to school here and all that. And then all of a sudden I find out she was 15.
Yeah.
But she looked 22.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
And she
worst
said she
case
was
scenario
22.
in your part, where it was like, if it was in fact rape, it's rape that you did not force yourself on the guy. You had no idea he was not of sound mind, and he just completely initiated the sexual contact, and then you went ahead and participated in it, only to find out after he's a sleepwalker. I mean, how the fuck are you supposed to know that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think you're in the good, Mark.
And like the whole thing about him saving himself for marriage, I mean, what that sounds like to me, and again, I don't know his side of the story. I'm just going based on what you've told us, right? And maybe because he got caught out, he doesn't like the fact that people know that about him now, And so now he's like finding all these things to make you feel worse about why he feels worse about himself now, Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it does. I think you're fine, Mark, until this starts to get like serious. It doesn't sound like you raped him, better.
Okay.
Yeah.
In my opinion. All
I
right,
think
buddy?
that, if he knew what was going on and he knew in the morning what you had done to him, and he didn't complain. Did he seem upset? Did you get to him before they spoke to him, or he had already spoken to your friends and then he came to you and said, what did you do? Like, how did it happen?
It was after he talked to our friend already, so I talked to him probably at night when everybody's gone home already.
It just sounds like they were making fun of him.
Yeah.
And he just had to come up with something. Again, shit, who are we to say? But that's what it smells like. to
Yeah,
me.
it does.
All right? All right, Mark.
Good luck, Mark.
Thanks,
Hope
man.
it gets better.
We'd keep you on the phone longer. It's just the connection's so shit.
We can't really
Let's go to
understand you,
Simone
but-
here. Simone, back in Singapore. Simone, you're completely fuckable. You're totally fuckable.
she's pretty hot actually.
Now, you sent me a photo. You sent me a photo of the guy as well, this David Beckham lookalike.
I want to
And
see him.
Clearly. Yeah, no. Okay, Kelly Slater, whatever the fuck. Okay, so I see you, and you're definitely
Yeah.
fuckable. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're like fucking, you're not a 10 or anything like that, but you're definitely fuckable. Here's where I go with girlfriend or wife. The photo on Tinder, he's drinking. The first thing I see is not David Beckham's face or it's the fucking wedding ring on his finger.
Let me
It's on
see.
his right hand. It's on an. I already interpreted.
It
I mean,
looks
I already
like
got
a
to- already got to
wedding
it.
ring.
Yeah, it does.
And I'll tell
does
you
look like
this:
a wedding
his
ring.
watch is on his right hand. That
Yeah.
means he's right hand heavy on his jewelry because that watch is supposed to be in the left hand.
Yeah. Or he's left-handed.
Right. So if he's got the wedding ring and the watch both on the right hand, this motherfucker's married.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's also
That's why
on
he's not
OkCupid.
allowing you to his house.
Yeah, it sounds
sorry?
like he's probably cheating on his wife a little
Yeah,
bit.
he's also okay douchebag.
Yeah,
A lot.
he looks like a
Not a little,
D-bag.
a lot.
He looks like a D-bag. Right, Ange? Doesn't he look like a D-bag to you? Like,
Yeah,
"Huh,
and-
I can
and-
fuck
and
any
the
girl
guy-
I want to.
Yeah,
That
and this
kinda
guy,
D-bag.
yeah, he's a douchebag because he's got a tattoo on his thigh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's married.
All right.
He's
Because
married.
that's a
Stay away
ring
from
that-
him.
That's
Case
a ring
closed.
Yeah.
that's a ring that guys don't wear.
Okay,
unless
so I'm
they're
not ugly.
No.
I'm not
No, you're not.
unfuckable.
You are not unfuckable.
No, you're
totally
completely
not.
fuckable.
Just stay away
You're
from
totally
D-bags.
fuckable.
I get that you want to get laid with hot guys, but if they're D-bags, it sucks anyway, dude. Seriously, don't do it.
It's just that it's been a long time.
I know.
That's my other question.
But you still don't want to
When's the
like
last
have
time?
sex with a D-bag. It's not fun.
When's the last time you had sex?
February.
It's not that long.
God, yeah, you don't have to wing that. I mean,
Kinda
it's
long.
a little- and you masturbate, right?
My friends are here.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's so funny because amongst us Filipinos, masturbating seems to be a lot more difficult to admit than actual having sex.
Right?
When
It's like,
masturbating,
oh my
is
gosh, I
actually
masturbate.
safer and just, yeah, it's like, so, dude, I'm sorry, my pussy's so starving. I haven't had sex in like fucking 4 months. My vagina's starving. It's like fucking like hungry. And they go, "Do you masturbate?" Ew, how can you ask me that?
Oh my gosh,
That's
don't
so
say that in
rude.
front of my friends.
How dare you? I'm a Christian woman. How dare you? So, all right, anyway, yeah,
Christian
listen, Simone, you're fine. You're completely fuckable. You can get back on Tinder and look for somebody without a wedding ring in their goddamn photo, please.
Yeah, seriously.
And then that's probably gonna. Or you can text them back. I mean, listen. Obviously, this is wrong, and I would never, endorse this. But if you really want to fuck this guy because you want to know what it's like to fuck Beckham, just say hotel
No, don't
instead
do
of
that.
home.
Don't
do that
do
'cause
that.
he's married.
Yeah, he's married. Don't do that.
Yeah. All right.
Don't do
So
it.
he's married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wedding ring on weird
And
finger.
look, he was
still.
on Tinder yesterday because it says active 1 day ago. So
No,
this guy
that
is.
was a few weeks back.
Okay, just checking. All right, baby doll.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, if you see me on Tinder, swipe right. Bye.
Okay.
All right, Simone.
All righty.
Rock on.
Bye bye.
Thanks for the call.
All right.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yeah, D-bag all over. D-bag.
Yeah, that watch is supposed to be in the left hand. Unless you're right, he is left-handed. So, wedding ring on the right hand as well. This guy's married.
Yep.
And we knew that from the beginning. We didn't even have to see his photo. So
Right?
whatever. That
D-bag.
just proves it.
Yep.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, more of your calls. Phone number is 880-9294. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. Text Viber, 0927-214-1981. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Yeah, so we took a plane over to Ormoc, and this is my first time. Thank you. People are so friendly. They've made me feel so welcome here. The people in the township were beautiful and maganda. We visited with the kids in the town. Just the beauty and the innocence of the kids. It just went a long way for me. It touched my heart. And I love children, and just to see them, these big open smiles, that can go a long way.
Kids are beautiful.
Today, we are very happy to share with her our small token of appreciation.
When we went out there, we helped a small business owner at her Sorry put up a sign, and she told us her story. And to see that she's back up on her feet, working and building her business, that was very inspiring to me.
Salamat sa lahat.
With all the devastation, a smile can change a moment. It sounds cliche, but I think it's true.
What we've done is actually give them a entailing package wherein we further increase their capability to earn. What we have given Manang Bising was a mobile phone, a retailer SIM, and a seed money or a startup money that allows her to sell load.
To the mobile number, the amount of load.
I think it's a natural instinct for all of us to help out along the way and give back. Globe Telecom has been an incredible partner with me in terms of allowing me raise awareness about what they're doing as well. And I saw what their mission is in nation building, culture building, and brand building. And I thought, this is a really solid vision. Well, first off, I learned that the strength of the Filipino people is paramount. And even with all the challenges that have come their way, I think they're back up and very positive and hopeful that their towns and cities are going to rebuild, and it's inspiring to see that.
One big smile. Smile.
I think, programs like Project Wonderful is something that's huge here. Coming out and building homes and sending materials and sending financial aid is always just an incredible thing. I think, throwing money at the problem is one way to go. What Globe Telecom is doing is they're inspiring small business owners to get up on their feet on their own and have the responsibility of running a business. And I think that there's something to that as well. It's very inspiring.
Two girls, one cup. I heard there was this video going around on the internet some years ago. Because we're two girls, me and Nicole, and a cup where we get all our topics from the cup. It's not lustful. The show is about shoes, bags, friends, girlfriends, gossip, current events, everyday life. I don't know. Dick's on my head, apparently. And the dick on Nicole's head. We got a segment called Let's Be Honest. Would you do whoever? Would you do Max Eigenmans? I would. Cis code, because there's a bro code, but there's no written cis code. Truth or dare, kupal people, bullshit. We share pussy. Not really. Two girls, one cup. You should watch the show.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
What show?
That show!
It's a show!
You know, that show!
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Askel's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before. personally one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not the manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
So she hates me?
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
So, Ange. Ange?
Ange?
Ange.
Yeah, she's upstairs. She doesn't have a mic upstairs.
She's hiding
Ange, come
under her
downstairs,
hood.
please. I'm just gonna apologize for yesterday, that's all.
Here, use
Trying
my
to clean it up.
microphone. Come
Use
here.
Kat's mic na lang.
Ange, head over here. Come on, Ange.
What? I can't hear you.
Ange, I just want to formally apologize about making fun of your boylet yesterday.
What? Sorry.
Just want to formally apologize for making fun of your boylet yesterday.
Mo, they got mad.
Yeah, I know, I heard.
And he messaged me.
You shouldn't be banging Jameer of Slapshock
No.
anyway.
What?
Nothing. So what happened? Tell us the story.
Basta, I don't want to tell stories anymore on air. Okay.
So he got mad at you.
Later na lang.
Ah.
He didn't get mad at me. I don't think he knows. Yet.
Oh, so how does his management know? And then he
Later na, kanito ka mad at me.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. After this next call. Thanks,
No.
Ange. Stick around. Yeah, thanks, Ange. Hold on. Let's go to Carlos, 35 in Laguna. Hi, Carlos. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, Carlos. Kat, I'll tell you what happened in a sec here.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Carlos.
Hi, Carlos.
Thanks for being here, buddy. This is Kat Alano. You're
Hi,
35 in
Paul.
Laguna. How can we help you?
Yes. I would like to ask Kat if kung cool sa kanya yung mga naka-vintage cars.
If I like vintage cars?
You like guys with vintage cars. I mean, sorry.
I like vintage cars. I don't know about if I like guys with vintage cars. It depends on the guy and if he's a douchebag or not.
Well, first of all, it depends what car. And isn't it like 9 times out of 10, it's nice to just look at but not ride in? Because when you ride in a vintage car, first of all, there's no air conditioning. So it's like, fuck, man. You know how fucking hot it is here in our country? The seats are all thin and just kind of suspension shit. Radio sucks.
It smells
You know,
old.
windows don't go down. I mean, like, because I'm not a car guy, I'm saying all of these things. And a lot of the car guys can go, yeah, you fucking moron, you idiot. That's the point. It's a vintage car. And like, okay, fine. But what I'm saying is I get it. They look great to look at. But when you're riding in them, are they any comfortable at all? But maybe that's not what you're looking for. Because, like, I want to get an old VW Bug, for example. I want the top down, the old Bug top down. And every time I'm about to buy one, I think about it, I'm like, you know what? But what a piece of shit it might be to ride in this fucking thing. No power steering, no air conditioner, none of that stuff. And it would just be miserable in Manila to drive around in this. So I'm going to say, nah, I won't buy it.
Well,
but that's
why
because
you
I'm
have
not
it
a car
juiced
guy.
up.
Yeah, but that's because I'm not a car. Yeah, but if you're going to restore your vehicle and it doesn't originally come with air conditioner, you can't put air conditioner in there anymore because it's like you're fucking vandalizing it.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
but
can.
it's like vandalism because you're no longer having like original parts and all of that stuff. You're now altering
yes.
it. It's no longer. You get what I mean? You want to
So-
keep it as scale to the original as possible, so you can't put air conditioner on. That's only me, but like I understand the appeal to it. So ultimately, it comes down back to my first question: what depends what car it is, like how vintage, what vehicle.
Well, mine is not that vintage. It's a 1976 Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah, is it the top down?
No, but
love
it
top
is slammed one. I think mga yung 5 peso coin na lang yung ground clearance.
Oh.
Oh, holy shit. Wow. Really? Okay, cool. And you want to know if chicks like that?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Kat Alano.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Gusto ko na maitanong kung may plus sa kanya yung guy na naka-vintage car.
Well, really, it depends on the guy and how much of a douchebag he is.
What if like what do you call this?
I don't know, Kat, if I agree with that, but hold on, Carlos. We're just gonna talk about chicks real quick in vehicles. Hold on one second, and we'll get to you. I say a chick doesn't give a fuck about a vintage Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah,
Like, zero
I mean,
fuck.
seriously, doesn't give a fuck about it. If it doesn't really matter about the car, if the guy's a d-bag,
No,
you know
but
what I mean?
No, that's you, Kat. And I know he's asking you, but as I said, let's talk about chicks.
In
Chicks don't give a
general?
fuck about a vintage Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, not a bug. Sorry, unless it's like her
Yeah.
thing, you know. She's one of those girls, and she has a bug bag
A
and
bug
you know,
fetish,
like,
right? Which
right?
I mean,
a
and are
folder
there hot
and like
girls-
pencils.
Yeah, are there hot girls out there that have a bug fetish? No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your car specifically, not a big deal. And I think most hot chicks, they just want the most recent car. They don't really dig the history of, you know, the VW. Like, I'm a Volkswagen fan. I drive 2 Volkswagens now. I've had all the bugs. I have the new one, the one prior to that, the convertible, and the old fucking one. Have them all. I fucking love them. But never once do I go, chicks are going to like this. Unless it's the brand new one with the convertible, the brand new one, because it's kind of like a chick car. But even then, I still lose to a guy driving a Range Rover.
I love how you always bring up the Range Rover. The Range Rover.
No, because Range Rover's awesome. But you get what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
within
I got
reason.
you,
Like,
I
I
got
don't say Bentley because nobody has
No,
one.
no,
but-
I get you.
Yeah. So, or an Audi or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, I can go ahead and have a really cool restored vehicle and put my heart into it and all of that good shit. And you know, historically, it's a great vehicle. Chicks, they don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, it's a little too complicated. Unless they are really into
They
vintage cars,
want
like
touchscreen
really,
shit.
really into it.
They want touchscreen. all that fancy shit. If your car looks like a MacBook Pro, chicks are gonna sit in it. That's what it is. Not a typewriter, buddy. But you like your car, and I admire that, and you love Volkswagen, as I do. Love Volkswagen, one of my favorites. Probably not, if it's not my favorite. And it's just not one to show off to chicks, though. That's for your dudes. That's your dude friends. You show that off. All right, buddy.
Okay.
How much money did you put into restoring this car?
I think I've already spent 100 grand.
Yeah. All right. Hey.
Okay.
Keep going, buddy.
Was that your
Buy
question?
another one.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for
All right.
calling
Okay.
us.
Thanks.
Thank you, Kat.
Have a good
Thank you,
one.
Mo.
All right. Bye.
Thank you, Carlos. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Random.
No, and I like that question because it's good. It's like what do girls like in vehicles? And I know you're playing the Kat Alano thing, which is not playing, but you're answering honestly, which is okay. Just as long as you're not an asshole, I don't really care. That's great, but come on, not all the girls are like you.
Yeah.
They like the shiny, nice shit.
They do.
They like the one they see on the fucking recent Mission Impossible movie or whatever the fuck.
Shiny. As long as it's
Yeah.
shiny, I think.
Shiny and it makes electronic noises
Yeah.
and all that
yeah.
shit.
And it has
Shit's
nice air
touchscreen.
conditioner, and it's like,
Yeah, it's like sitting in plush, whatever plush posh shit. That's the one they want.
Mhm.
Right. Or fast. And these dudes who like will take a Civic, put like
Soup it up.
fucking soup it up, and think like this is gonna be a chick magnet. Sorry, brother.
Yeah.
That's a shopping
No.
cart to them.
and
it
like
looks
putting blue lights underneath it is never gonna make a difference.
That's right. You know which girls like those cars? Judgments. Like Judgment females like that car. But that's it. You're not gonna get a Kat Alano or any of her fucking hot friends. Sorry. Range Rover is what you're looking for. R8. Shit like that.
R8's nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you see that reaction right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's genuine. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. You can ask me out. I will look at your tattoo on your thigh and all that Kelly Slater shit if you roll up in an R8. No problem. Who do we have here? We have Samar. We got a guy whose house got fucked up after Yolanda wants to know what to do after one. That's quite some time ago. And then we have Elsie, who's in San Diego. Let's go to San Diego first, and then we'll go to Samar.
All right.
Elsie, you're 29, San Diego, California. California, right, United States. Hi, Elsie.
Hi, Mo. Hi, Kat.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
We're
good.
very well.
How are you?
What's up?
Good. I called about last October to ask for your advice because I was the one who was celebrating our first year anniversary, and the week before that, I found that my husband was like talking to his ex-wife. It was like he asked me to play a game, and then I just found it, and he never told me about it. So I kind of just want to update you guys on what happened on that.
Okay, wait. Can you tell me what I said? Now, was Kat on the show that night, or
Oh no,
was it someone else?
Bianca.
Yeah,
okay,
I don't
can
remember
you
this
remind me what I said? Because I forget. What did I tell you to do?
Basically, you told me to confront him and just ask him what the fuck. Because before that, he apologized and then he did it again behind my back. So I was really kind of angry about it.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did
I feel
was
like I'd be more brutal than to just confront him about it.
Yeah,
I feel
you
like
told-
I
you
didn't tell you to
told
cut his
me-
dick off or anything.
No, you told me to make a decision or whatever. If he's still hung up on the ex-wife, then then let me know or something like that. I really forgot. But
Maybe
what
you're
I
having a
did-
tame day, Mo. It must have been.
Yeah,
a,
boy,
must have been
sick that day,
tired.
'cause I usually say pull out a knife, a gun, all that stuff. But
No,
boy,
because
it might
you
have been
were
a Monday,
kinda-
and I just came from church the day prior. But whatever.
No, you were kind of siding on him because it was really he wasn't doing anything really that bad. You asked about the conversation, it was really nothing. But the fact that he didn't tell me about it was kind of got to me.
Yeah.
Because
okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah. So what I did was, I wasn't really confrontational. So what I did was when he got home that day, I made him dinner and all that shebang, and waited for him to, be in his comfortable zone, while he's watching TV. So I did was let him listen to your podcast.
Yeah.
That episode
The one
when
you
I
were
called.
on?
Yeah.
Oh my God! All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I did. So
That's a
I
good
told
way
him
to do it.
I'm gonna take a shower, and then while you listen to this, and then we'll talk after. So I let him listen to it, and then we talked after, and then we resolved that issue. And from then on, he didn't really talk to the girl anymore, even though I still check his iPad sometimes or his phone.
Sure.
So yeah, and then lately something came up. Well, he has a baby mama. So
Good Lord.
that
He has an
one-
ex-wife and a baby mama?
Yeah.
Whew, this guy was busy. How old is he?
That was his past. He's 31.
What? He's not even that old. All right.
Yeah. So right now we're dealing with her, the baby. The ex-wife is long gone. She's in Arizona. So now we're just focused on his son, and we have half 50-50 custody. So he still keeps in touch with the baby mama to do schedule arrangements and pickup and stuff like that. So, and then I keep tabs on the journal because it's really a brutal battle in court. So we do a journal about it, and so I checked his phone from a message from her, and she sent her a text message that's kind of inappropriate. It said, "Sleep well, handsome."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did he respond?
He didn't at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day she messaged him again saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, that message wasn't for you. It was for John. That's her current boyfriend, fiance, whatsoever."
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, it's something that he didn't tell me about. Well, so I'm thinking what should I do about it?
Okay. Maybe now I know why I said you should just confront him and not kill him or all that stuff. Because you're a little...
Yeah, I'm the paranoid one.
You're a little paranoid, you're right.
Why are you so
about that.
paranoid? That's what I want to know first.
Because he has a history. The ex-wife,
Mm-hmm.
the reason why they divorced was he cheated on her with the baby mama.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. and
Now,
they were
now
married.
you knew all of this though prior to marrying him.
Right, right.
So why did you marry him?
Because I love him.
Because he's awesome. And he's
Right.
got a bug. A bright, shiny, vintage bug.
And you thought that this cheating habit of his would go away because you're different, because you could change him, because you thought that getting married and putting a ring on his
Really,
finger.
he told me that he's changed, you know, but before that I could see that, you know, he has, because he's kind of before the party goer type that I never saw in him, you know, so maybe it's
See,
true.
but
so.
that's the thing, though, love. It's like it's the mix of the both of you. It's not like he hasn't changed. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Say he has changed, but it's the mix of your paranoia and his past. You put that together, and it's gonna get you. It's gonna fuck you in the mind a little bit.
Yep, and it's also
Like,
going
he
to fuck
needs
up
to
your
be-
relationship.
He needs to be with a girl that has that mentality that the past is the past. We only live now, and I'm not gonna read into any too much shit. But that's a very difficult girl to find, especially considering you know his past. So.
Yeah.
My point here is, Elsie, is this mix of you and him is going to generate a lot of what you're feeling right now. And it's going to happen over and over and over. And there just going to has to be a point where you decide, you know what, I can't live like this. Either I get rid of this guy because I can't live with this kind of paranoia, or you tell yourself, I got to stop this if I want to be happy. It's got to be one or the other. I am so quick to pull the trigger on breakup. You know that, Elsie. Or at least I hope you know that about me. You know that I'm quick to accuse of cheating. Like, my definition of cheating is very generous. Like, no, not generous, but generous in the opposite way, meaning any little thing, cheating. Like that. You know, I'm quick to that historically here on the show. But I just don't think he's cheating on you on this one.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And the thing is, you know what? The problem with this whole setup is that if he was a cheater before and you think that he's changed, you're still being paranoid and you're going to make him hide things from you because you are digging into his life.
It's going to be like, it's going to fuck you over. It's going to, like, your paranoia, which... Sorry, Kat, by the way.
Go.
Your paranoia, which is fueling your investigative juices, right? I'm going to check his iPad. I'm going to check his... I'm going to check that. Yeah. When he starts knowing that, then he's going to start hiding shit from you. Then you're going to accuse him of cheating because he's hiding. But he's like, but he's only hiding because you're goddamn paranoid.
Yes.
And then it's this awful cycle of... I don't trust you, you don't trust me, stalemate
And
until
that's
somebody fucking breaks up.
a high stress environment. You know, doesn't it tire you out to always be on guard, be on watch? Like, you know what? In a real relationship, and I know, Mo, that you'll allow this to happen if the girl's a little bit jealous, but I'm really not this kind of person. So I'm going to give my opinion on this, right?
Yeah, please.
I don't think you should be going through your partner's phone or iPad or Facebook or anything like that. If you trust your partner like you say you do because you married the guy, you think that he changed and you trust him and you married him. This is a forever commitment. And what? Forever you're going to keep going through his phone, through his Facebook, keep watching and waiting. If you look for something, you're going to find it. And that thing from his baby mama, you know, he didn't tell you about it because he knew you were going to freak out about it, because you are freaking out about it. He's just going to get better at hiding the things he doesn't want you to know because you're freaking out about shit and you don't trust him. And you know what? Later down the line, he's going to get tired of this and he probably will cheat. And I'm not trying to say that everybody does this, you know, if he's changed and all this, but if you keep doing this to him, if you keep treating him like this, he's going to act that way at some point. It's going to be like, well, why didn't I just do it? Because you always think I'm doing it.
You know, but see, Elsie, I don't want to put the blame solely on you. What Kat said, though, is 100% right. That it's just going to fuel him to do
bad things behind your
bad
back.
things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not like he doesn't have that past. See, so, because I don't want you to leave this call tonight thinking, boy, I must be a mess. No, he did some shit. And it makes you paranoid. But the fact is you're more paranoid than the average person, and that mix of a volatile past and a little bit more paranoid than most girls, you put that together and you're going to feel like this every single day. So a decision has to be made, and I think this is the decision you have to make. Number one, okay, I understand he has the capability of cheating, but unless I find hard proof, not this speculative shit, like hard, I miss you, I love you, Tinder, all of that shit, then don't act upon it. You have to decide to stop because, as Kat said, it gets tiring.
Yeah.
It must be exhausting to feel this way. So there's a chance your boyfriend's is going to cheat on you. Absolutely. He's got the track record for it, right? But unless I see full black and white proof that he is, I'm going to relax a little bit. A little bit. Not relax completely. Relax a little bit. Don't overthink things too much. If you want to check his Facebook and you want to check his iPad, I know Kat's against that. I'm fine with it. You can still check it. But if you see Goodnight Handsome and then she explains, I'm sorry, that was for someone else, and he didn't respond, that's a non-issue.
Yeah.
If she says, Goodnight Handsome, and he texts back, thanks, gorgeous, that's a problem.
Yes.
You see where I'm at here?
Okay.
Like, I'm okay with you checking, but unless he does something, he's still in the clear. You have to give him the benefit of the doubt.
And you have to chill out because otherwise he's going to be freaked out around you too. You guys aren't going to have a trusting relationship with each other. And you can't be married and doing that with each other. You have to trust him. You have to decide that you trust him and you're not going to get paranoid about everything all the time.
But how do you trust him though, Kat?
Well, she married him.
Trust him
she married
yeah,
him.
Yeah,
though.
I get
You know what
it.
I
No,
mean?
but
And she's saying she
get
thinks
that.
he's changed and everything. I'm saying trust him for her own benefit, Mo. You know what I mean? This worrying.
Trust in the change.
Yes, exactly. She married him. She must trust him enough that he's changed enough to marry him, to give him her all forever. You know what I mean? So if you're going to trust him, trust him. And trust me on this. Listen to your women's intuition, your instinct, your gut instinct.
Not with this girl.
No. I'm saying relax about the paranoia thing. If something is going to happen, you will know. That's what I'm saying, Mo. It's like, if something really does happen, you will know about it. It will come up. It will come out. So you don't need to spend all your time being paranoid, watching and waiting and reading everything and interpreting everything and being worried about everything, because chill out. If it does happen, you'll know. You will know. And when it does happen, then leave him, you know? But until then, you can't be paranoid all the time. You're just going to destroy yourself on the inside.
Elsie, the thing is, I mean, we got to wrap this call up, but my thing is, I know where you're at, and there's so many people who are like you. You're not, you're not like crazy, and you're not fucking jealous, wife, not super OA. I see where Goodnight Handsome could be a threat. Like, I completely get it. And I just, like, there are wives out there that get pissed for less things, and they get paranoid for less things. So you're not hopeless by any mean you're not fucking, you might not even be super nagger. I see where Goodnight Handsome could be a problem. And all I'm asking you is wait it out a little bit more for more proof. Don't go out and investigate it like a goddamn CSI agent. But what I'm saying is, before you react, you have to have just a little bit more. Just a tad. But what you have right now is enough to make you paranoid. I get it. Is it enough to confront him? No. Just almost disregard it or put it in your memory bank just in case something else pops up in the next, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. But in the meantime, non-issue. Noted, though. Noted, but non-issue.
Okay.
Does that make
got
sense?
It. Yeah.
Because I don't want you to think, I don't just don't want you to come away from this call thinking that you're fucking nuts. No, dude, there are other, Kat, I've had girlfriends, and you know this, that if they saw that, they would fucking stab me.
Yeah.
And so there are worse out there. But for the sake of this marriage and whatever, I just want you to react if you find a little bit more than Goodnight Handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do trust my husband. It's just the baby mama that I don't trust because she's the type to ruin relationships, so.
Sure. Yeah, she's got the track record for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But
totally.
But
you can't take that out on him.
Yeah,
that's not his fault.
Whether it's her, whether it's her or someone else, you have to just have a little bit more. Because remember, he didn't react to it. See, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And she explained, that was for someone else. Even though that sounds like bullshit, it's his reaction that you're gonna get mad about, not hers.
Yeah. That's why I didn't do anything yet because he
Good.
didn't even reply. So,
Good.
but how am I gonna deal with the baby mama though? Because we see each other, a few times a week.
Well, like you said, there's a court battle, and any negative, volatile, stupid thing you do against her could be held against you guys in court. Like, you might lose your 50-50 custody. So if I were you, I'd suck it up until this thing gets worked out. How old is the baby?
3.5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this is going to be a long time. You're going to have to deal with this girl for 14 and a half years.
Yeah, you don't want to
If
make
I were
that
you-
ugly. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for your husband, and it's going to get worse, and it's just
No,
going to
well,
be
we already have 50-50. It's just, like
I know, but
dealing
she
with
could come up
her.
with. She'll come up with some shit. Trust me, there are ways. She'll come up with some shit if you piss her off too much. So I think just be as civil and bland as possible, and that's it. I mean, if she's a bitch, she's a bitch. You can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank
All right,
you so
Elsie.
much.
Rock
All
on.
right.
No worries.
All right.
Good luck.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Whew.
You right there?
Yeah, just kind of thinking.
Yeah, see, I don't
not that
really. No, she's not, and I didn't mean to make it sound like she's uber paranoid or whatever. But I don't encourage paranoia. I think that if you're gonna get married to someone, you have to trust them, and that means that okay, he may have had a cheating past, but why did you marry him if you don't trust him enough to be married to him? You can't live your life snooping through
But,
mail and
some things will trigger something. Like, for example, say the husband's changed, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm changing. I'm going to marry this guy." And then she finds out on Facebook that he was doing some shit, which he was in October. It will completely trigger
Paranoia.
this fucking avalanche of paranoia. Like, oh my god, I thought you were changed. You're still the asshole that. You obviously have a track record that you are. Then it just becomes shit. And then they start saying, "Oh, but I married you now. Now I'm stuck in this." And then it becomes like this whole fucking, like I said, avalanche of shit. Now, in October, she called us before she spoke to him. So it makes me think she does have some restraint. She's not going to go out
she's
and
not
fuck
crazy
this guy
and
up right away.
throw
Right.
vases, places, and stuff like that.
Exactly. There and which there are many that
Yeah,
go that route.
I know
And I've
that.
had girlfriends that have gone that route. So
Did you get punched in the face? Did you ever get punched in the face?
punched, fucking scratched. My first girlfriend. Now I know we always talk about my recent crazy ass one, but my first girlfriend. So I got my ass kicked once. Like I was on SOP, the TV show just started. So I was one of the members of the original thing, with Augie and all of that, and John and whatnot. So my first girlfriend, not first of all time, but let's just say first of my adult life.
Yeah.
She was at the radio station with me, and when you see people, you make them beso. So I made beso the next DJ, who's a female. I said, "Oh, bye, I'm going now." I was, "Oh, hi, how are you?" Then beso. But I didn't make beso my current partner because, I don't know, I see her every day. I don't know, whatever. Or she was too far away from the room. She thought because I besoed that one and not the other, that there must be going on with something with that one.
Okay.
So she
Lord.
scratched my face so much, pulled it off. I look like I had my face removed. There were gashes in my face. So I was like,
oh my gosh.
and I'm like, good goddamn. And that's paranoia. That's wild. So yeah, punch in the face, stabbed. I mean,
stabbed?
Just stabbed with small sharp objects.
Good
and
Lord, what the heck kind of?
yeah, that's my last girlfriend. See, again, you and I are friends. We've been friends forever. You and I, Kat Alano. You weren't allowed to guest on the podcast because she thought that if you got into the podcast, that we probably just make out right there on air. I mean, that's just kind of how wild some of the stuff is. Right?
Oh man.
So it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Some people are really paranoid like that.
I know. I feel bad for them though. It's so unhealthy for you to be paranoid
But,
all the time.
Here's the common denominator: all shit upbringings.
Yeah.
All shit.
Absolutely.
It doesn't mean shit upbringing equates to paranoia, but I'm saying everybody that I knew had paranoia all had shit upbringing. So it always comes back down. Please just try to take care of your family. I know sometimes it doesn't work out. I know many times it doesn't work out. But if it doesn't work out, please try to take care of them too. Because if not, they're going to learn awful lessons, and when they grow up, it's going to be a problem.
Seriously. And I don't encourage marriages that are unhappy to stay together just for the kids, because kids see how unhappy you are and then they just go off and have terrible relationships because you are their example. And then they go out and they don't know what the heck they're doing in relationships, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, it's weird because, if you take my situation, I got fucking stabbed and scratched and all of that stuff, but I stayed in those relationships. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why. And sometimes, I think back in my own personal life growing up, why am I staying in these things? Why do I stay in... I can't break up with a girl until you do something crazy. You have to do something outrageous for me to break up with you. Even though I should. And even though I give the advice to all, oh, you guys should break up. Trust me, I don't get to follow my advice as much as I'd like to. Whoa, you there? Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't get to follow my advice as much as I'd like to as well, because it takes me an incredibly long time to break up with somebody.
That's weird.
I don't know how you are. I feel like you're quick to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I am. Like, I'm not a time waster. Like, if I don't think that we're compatible, or I don't think that it's working out, or I think that we have different interests, or we're not going in the same direction, it's like, all right, boom, sorry, not interested.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, look, you think about my last girlfriend, the one you know about, you know, and all of that. So, and I know this is my story versus hers and whatever, whatnot. But the only thing that made me break up with her was when she insulted my daughter, who's, you know, terminally ill.
Yeah.
But that's the only time. But I should have been able to break up with her like 50 things prior to that.
You do have a lot of patience with crazy. I have to tell you that.
I do. That's maybe it's this show. It's just I hear you guys with your crazy stories all the time, and it makes me think,
it's not that bad.
Such is the world.
Oh, you scratched my eyeball out? I'll just pick it up and polish it off, put it back on my head. All right.
Yeah. Such a goddamn pushover, motherfucker. All right, good stuff. But here's what I do though. I make sure to remember. Like, I'm not gonna fucking forget. Like, you say something stupid, I'm gonna screenshot that shit. You know that about me, goddamn. All right. Let's take a break. Back after this. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, help each other, and move the world.
Of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I worked very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. You know, I just find that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when you know when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. Top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Mars, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
The Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, businesses, as well as the nation. It's the sort of the way that Globe's putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, It's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives rebuilding.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
Two girls, one cup. I heard there was this video going around on the internet some years ago. Because we're two girls, me and Nicole, and a cup where we get all our topics from the cup. It's not lustful. This show is about shoes, bags, friends, girlfriends, gossip, current events, everyday life. I don't know. Dick's on my head, apparently. And the dick on Nicole's head. We got a segment called Let's Be Honest. Would you do whoever? Would you do Max Eigenmans? I would. Cis code, because there's a bro code, but there's no written cis code. Truth or dare, kupal people, bullshit. We share pussy. Not really. Two girls, one cup. You should watch the show.
Yeah, so we took a plane over to Ormoc, and this is my first time. Thank you. People are so friendly. They've made me feel so welcome here. The people in the township were beautiful and maganda. We visited with the kids in the town. Just the beauty and the innocence of the kids. It just went a long way for me. It touched my heart. I love children, and just to see them, these big open smiles, that can go a long way. Kids are beautiful.
Today, we are very happy to share with her our small token of appreciation.
When we went out there, we helped a small business owner at her Sorry put up her sign, and she told us her story. And to see that she's back up on her feet, working and building her business, that was very inspiring to me.
Salamat, salamat, salamat sa lahat.
With all the devastation, a smile can change a moment. It sounds cliche, but I think it's true.
What we've done is actually give them a entailing package wherein we further increase their capability to earn. What we have given Manang Bising was a mobile phone, a retailer SIM, and a seed money or a startup money that allows her to sell load.
To the mobile number, the amount of load.
I think it's a natural instinct for all of us to help out along the way and give back. Telecom has been an incredible partner with me in terms of allowing me raise awareness about what they're doing as well. And I saw what their mission is in nation building, culture building, and brand building. And I thought, this is a really solid vision. Well, first off, I learned that the strength of the Filipino people is paramount. And even with all the challenges that have come their way, I think they're back up and very positive and hopeful that their towns and cities are going to rebuild, and it's inspiring to see that.
One big smile, smile, smile.
I think, programs like Project Wonderful is something that's huge here. Coming out and building homes and sending materials and sending financial aid is always just an incredible thing. I think, throwing money at the problem is one way to go, but what Globe Telecom is doing is they're inspiring small business owners to get up on their feet on their own and have the responsibility of running a business. And I think that there's something to that as well. It's very inspiring.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
So she hates me?
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
So here's the thing what happened to Ange, and Ange, we got to apologize again. So sorry, we didn't get a chance to talk about it earlier. So Ange has a boylet.
Okay.
Kat. And
she's so upset right now. She's really upset right now.
For the Ascals.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay. So apparently, hold on. We have calls coming in from Cebu. Apparently, he doesn't follow her on Twitter, so we've been making fun of her that he doesn't follow her on Twitter and all that good stuff. And then I completely forgot he was 18, Ange. That's the thing. So he's still kind of young. So we were kind of making fun yesterday and all of that stuff, because Ange said, like, he had a hard time putting on the condom and all of that stuff, and they were having sex. So we were laughing, and then I started tweeting about it, and then he got in trouble. But then I completely forgot he was 18, Ange. Sorry. God damn it, because I'm always thinking that you at least like men your age. So, sorry, Ange.
Ange is really upset on the floor right now.
On the floor?
Yeah. Well, it's
Ange,
because she can't hear the speaker, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to say I'm sorry. That's all.
All right.
Sorry, Ange. Hey, here's some good news, though, Ange. The long lines, particularly at banks, the BPI Express mobile app becomes even more accessible as BPI launches free access to Globe Telecom's over 38 million prepaid, postpaid, and TM customers. For more info, you can visit bpiexpressonline.com. Sounds good. Ange?
Good segue.
You all right? Can somebody give her a microphone, please?
She's on the floor.
Small microphone.
And you want to get on the microphone? Here, you can borrow mine.
Listen, Ange.
No, she's shaking her head. He's doing his. But
she hasn't.
Come here, listen to me.
She hasn't passed out.
No, she's fine.
Okay.
She's not asphyxiating herself or anything. She's all right.
That's good. That's fine. All right, Eugene, we had you on the show yesterday. You had some baby mama drama stuff, and you're back on the show. You're 44 years old, Chicago, United States. Hey, Eugene, welcome back. What's up?
Oh, very good. Thank you so much. Hello, Kat. Hello, Mo.
Hi.
I had a question for both of you guys, since I know both of you are basically born abroad, right? What is the difference to both of you living in different countries, the difference between the Philippines and where you're from, how the people in the Philippines treat you being from a different country, and even like learning Tagalog and stuff? What are the differences and all the things you guys seen in your life experiences?
Whoa, that's a huge
I just want to point out here, though, that Eugene, you're not Filipino at all. I did not know that. I was going to ask you if you were Chinese, because you sound a little Singaporean. There's a little Singaporean, or maybe Hong Kong. Highly educated Hong Kong. I have a lot of friends. And Kat, you're from Hong Kong too.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he sound like he's got a Hong Kong accent, like one of those really brainy Hong Kong guys?
Yeah, you could pass it for that, but I can tell definitely that it's what, you're Latino. There's a little bit of.
I'm born in Chicago. My dad was Puerto Rican. My mom is German, but I was really raised around a lot of different people.
I don't hear any of that.
Did you hang around with the German people a lot?
I'll be honest with you, people I went to school with were a lot from Eastern blocks, or they were German, they were Polish, Yugoslavian.
Yeah, I can
those are
definitely
people I
hear the
grew up
German
with.
twang in there because I speak
hear
German.
none
so.
of that, and I'm
I
great at
speak
this.
German. I speak German, so I can hear it. I can hear
Yeah,
it.
but I hear Hong Kong.
For me.
What?
I hear Hong Kong. That's all I hear.
No, I can definitely hear the German. It's a different like rounding of the throat sound, Mo. It's a different thing.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so back to your question.
Yes,
how is
what's
it
happening?
like in, my experience of, well, see, I grew up in the Philippines. I was born abroad. I was born in New York, but I left the U.S. at a young age to go to the Philippines. And I realize, and I share this advice even to this very day with all of my friends who are born abroad, who live in the Philippines now, my radio partner, for example, Mikey and stuff. I have always learned to lessen the reference of you being from somewhere else. Like, completely, like, maybe it's part of me as a broadcaster or whatnot, but the less you talk about, for example, the United States, the better you're going to be off. Because it rubs people the wrong way. Only because a lot of these countries, let's just call it what it is, they're better countries. They're first world, second world countries, and we're not. So when you go to the Philippines, you start complaining about traffic and heat and this and this. My response each and every time I hear these people is, then get the fuck out of here. Like,
Okay,
that's
question
what
about that?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I want to answer you a question about that. When you talk about, I mean, I've been in Manila, I've been in New York, I lived in LA for a while. I really think that Manila's on par, at least with the American cities. I would say New York. Manila's big. What's your opinion about that? I don't think it's really like a second-rate or third-world country. I don't see that.
Oh no, well no, but Manila's shit, dude. I mean, it really is. I mean, like in size, for example, yes, we're on par because we're talking about the amount of people. It being a mega, like, big time city. I mean, what's the population in Metro Manila? I think it's like 20 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, and New York is right about there as well. Now, the heart of New York City, I think, is 8 million, but the entire kind of that general large area of you might even include, say, Newark and stuff like that, or certain parts of New Jersey. I think it's in that 20 million range as well. So yeah, it's comparable in size, but obviously there are a ton of flaws. It's when you point out those flaws and compare it to your country, that's when I think people start looking at you kind of with a little bit, like, at least that's what I do. If somebody says, oh gosh, it's so traffic, politics, this, politics, when they start doing that, in our country it's this, in our country it's that, I am quick to say, get the fuck out of here then.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Like, yes, I know it's shit. Yes, I know the traffic is atrocious. And yes, I know the political system's the worst. Yes, I know all of these things. But don't compare it to other countries. It is our problem and our problem alone. And we can fix it, but don't compare it to other people's. Then that's where I think the difference of treatment comes in, is when you start saying how much better one thing is than the other. Like, I can complain about politics. I can complain about traffic. I can complain about heat. I can do that, but I'm not going to compare it to other countries. That's the fatal flaw, I think, that most people do that would rub people the wrong way.
Of course,
Kat,
that's true.
Do you agree, disagree? Or
Me?
What's the deal? Like, well, I don't know. What's this question again? The question's like...
I'm
like,
wait, what is
as far as you, let's say, where you were born, other place you've been to, how would you compare it? Plus and minuses. What do you see being the difference?
Being here and being abroad?
Yeah, to where you were born or other places you've lived.
Well, see, because I'm like a multinational kid, like I grew up in Hong Kong. My mom is British. My dad's Filipino. I came here when I was 18 years old, so I grew up around a lot of different nationalities. And so I kind of learned to adapt. I'm kind of like a social chameleon and I fit in everywhere, but I mean, living in Manila, I've become like a local. I speak fluent Tagalog. I say that I'm from Batangas. If anybody asks me where I'm from, I don't even say I'm from England or anything like that.
Yeah, I say
I'm from
Bulacan
here.
always.
Diba? It's like, I actually say I'm from here. But obviously, it's a completely different experience from living anywhere else. But I mean, as much as there is a lot of like crap stuff that we really need to fix, there's a lot of stuff I love about this place, which is why I live here, So I chose to live here.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
that's
Manila is
the
a great
thing. I
city.
mean,
it's a super city.
Right. It's okay. I love Manila. I love it for all its flaws. I really do. But if I was in charge of taking care of it, I would be a ruthless person because there needs to be a lot. There has to be a lot of change.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. You can put it up there amongst the New Yorks and say, oh, yeah, there's a lot of similarities. Yeah, there are, sure, if you're looking at the positives. But if you were in charge of fixing it, it is not New York by far.
There are a lot of things that need to be fixed.
It's not Hong Kong.
I think that anybody who lives here knows that you have a love-hate relationship with Manila. Like, there's so many things that you love about it, but there's also things that you're going to hate about it. And that's just normal. I mean, I don't know if that's everywhere, but definitely
I would choose Manila immediately over any other city in the Philippines. Like, I grew up in the province. You're from Batangas.
Mm-hmm.
I would never live in Batangas, ever. Neither would I ever move back to Bulacan, and I would never move to any other city. Like, if I'm going to live in the Philippines, it only has to be Manila. Cannot be away from that city. I have to be in the city. But again, like I said, given that, there are incredible flaws with the city that need to be addressed, and hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
I see. Well, I think it's a great city, but you guys are making good points there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good city because we're attached to it, and it's ours, and it's this, it's the capital city and stuff like that of the country we love. So yeah, it's good in that capacity, and there are. God, but
but there are problems like
Kat,
you know what? Hang on, sorry about like I was listening.
Tell me one thing you like about Manila. You'd be hard to.
I'll be honest with you. I think the environment, the amount of people, the warm weather, the people are friendly there. The constant 24-hour retail stores in the street. It's just a great environment. I don't see it even in New York City here. And I'm born in America. I'm not a Filipino, but if I had a choice, if I could stay there, and I'm not going against my own country. I love it there. I think Metro Manila is amazing.
Okay, how much would you avail of that 3 a.m. store down the street? Like, okay, yeah, all right, fine, it exists, but how much are you truly going to make use of that?
Well, that's not it. The people, the environment, the amount of people, the energy level. It's a very upbeat, positive group of people to live there.
I think that's just generally Filipinos. I think Filipinos do have that very upbeat nature, and all around the Philippines there are wonderful things to do. But like there are things in Manila, like say I was listening to the radio today, and they're saying that starting tomorrow, because school is going to start, traffic is going to be terrible. It's like when all the schools start together, all of the traffic comes out, and it's going to be traffic all day. That is a report on the radio. Some schools have scattered their start because it's going to be too traffic to get anywhere. That's the kind of stuff that needs to get fixed.
Like Mo is from LA. I mean, they say LA has some of the worst traffic in the world. How would you compare that, Mo? I mean, it's not like LA's perfect.
I'll take Manila's traffic over Los Angeles' traffic easily because Manila's distances are shorter. The traffic in Los Angeles are greater distances. What I think is the same amount of traffic. What I like about Los Angeles is the choices. You have plenty of choices. In Manila, you have one or two. So it's either going to be EDSA or it's going to be C5, and that's just about goddamn it.
Yeah.
I mean, you pick one or the other, and you're fucked either way.
Yeah.
But the distances are shorter, so I'll take it. Again, we're going to start breaking down every little thing. You're right about the culture. Culturally, and Kat brought it up, it's about the Filipinos. But if you talk about the city itself, like, give me some positives about Manila, you would be hard-pressed to come up with 5 things. 5 things to say something good about the city. Without any bias, without any love, like, void of love, void of loyalty and patriotism and all that stuff. Give me 5 things that's good about Manila right now. You'd be hard-pressed to come up with 5.
How about the train system? What about I can't.
The train system?
Oh,
gosh.
Yes?
It's garbage.
Yeah, absolute garbage. Absolute garbage.
You like it until they start...
What's wrong with it? What do you think?
What's wrong with it? If you're a girl, you have to... Because boys molest girls on the goddamn train. They can't even fucking put their fucking hands away.
They had to do separate trains.
They had to separate men and women because guys were molesting chicks on the fucking train.
Yeah, I noticed the front cars for
That's
the girls.
awful.
I didn't notice that. The front car of the train is always for the woman.
Yeah, no, so no, it's shit, man. Trust me. Like I said, just about it. I mean, maybe there's one thing. Here's one thing. There are malls everywhere. That's what's nice about Manila. There you go. There's malls all the time. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I kind of like that. I like that if you need to get something at any given time, there's something within reason that you can go.
Oh. Within reason that you can go to, I'm assuming was the last part of that sentence. And also, I mean, on my part, I think it's kind of cool that at any time, any day of the week, you can find something to do. That's what I think is kind of cool.
Exactly.
Like
In Manila?
Yeah, if you want to go out and find out, if you want an acoustic band, you can find one somewhere. If you go, far enough or to weird enough places, you'll find a live band. Or if you want to find a disco or a disco, God, I just showed my age. Yeah, there's stuff to do all the time if you want in the middle of the night. So.
But this is one of those religion topics or politics topics that can go on forever, Eugene. So, but thanks for the call, man. We appreciate it. And I'm glad that you like the Philippines as much as you do, considering, all the drama that happens to you when you're in the country. I mean, this is reference to yesterday's call, but for a guy who's of Eastern Europe... Sorry, go ahead.
I said, well, in life, things, you have good and bad and everything, so you can't judge on one person. You have to be fair and judge a country for what it is. And for me, I love the Philippines. If I could be a resident there, I would be there. But it's not an option, but I really love it there.
All right. If you marry a Filipina, can you be a citizen? Is that possible?
A resident, but I don't think a citizen. Permanent resident, yes.
Yeah, there you go. Marry a Filipina.
Not citizen. Yeah, you can resident. Yeah, he has. That's the thing.
Oh.
Yeah. This is reference to yesterday.
Yeah, I wasn't here yesterday, so I don't know about this call.
He has a wife. All right, Eugene. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
You too.
You too,
bye
sir. Bye-bye. Only speeding this up because we got to get out of here. We have Sam in Cebu, who's 25, as well as... Let's go to Sam real quick, and then we'll go to Jerry and Summer after that to wrap it up. So let's try to get Sam. And, Cebu's always kind of wild. So let's see if this is...
I know. Cebu is always a little bit wild.
Let me know when Sam... Is Sam there? Oh, sorry. Not Sam. Sorry. Ivan. Is Ivan there? Ivan?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello, Mo?
Hi, Ivan.
Hi, Ivan.
Hi, Kat. Hi, Mo.
Hi. What can we do for you today?
Ivan, you're 25. You're in Cebu. What's up?
So, first of all, I would like to say I'm one of your biggest fans. I haven't been a long-time fan. I've listened to this podcast for about a year and a half, and I'm hooked. I think it's really great.
Thank you, man. That's very nice of you, Ivan. We appreciate that. All right, bud. Well, how can we help you tonight? What's going on?
So I just got off a 6-year relationship, and I'm currently in a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sweet.
Yeah, we've been together for like 3 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing sexual has ever happened. Like, just a kiss on, not really torrid kissing, just kiss.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? In Cebu?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, it's very different from my previous relationship because...
Is she paralyzed?
No.
It's Cebu.
No, my new girlfriend is sort of conservative.
Okay.
Very different from my previous girlfriend.
Yeah.
So
right.
there's about 2 days ago, we were hanging out in my room, watching some movies, Game of Thrones episodes on my laptop. Then, she tried to, check on the folders, and I forgot to hide some of the files that I should be hiding. So I unhidden it. So she viewed one of an old sex video with my ex. And
Cebu. Now we're talking. Welcome back. Hey, man, now this feels like more like Cebu.
Yes.
Now I thought you were lying to us there, Ivan. All right, buddy. Okay, so
Let's go.
Your girlfriend came across sex tape between you and your old girlfriend. All right, good stuff. And then?
But I was expecting for her to get mad because she's kind of conservative. I was expecting for her to get mad and ask me why I haven't deleted those videos. But instead, she asked me if we can watch it.
Awesome. I like this. This sounds a lot more like a Cebu female. Yeah, okay. All right. And then?
And we actually watched it. It's like a 14-minute clip. Yeah, and she actually finished it. I don't know.
Can we watch it? Sorry, Ivan. Why don't you send it to us? No, I'm serious. Why don't you send it? Because all of our listeners who have sex tapes, they send it to us. And we watch it.
I would love to, man, but she deleted after she watched it.
Oh,
bitch. All right. Anyway, continue.
So I was on my mind. I was thinking, why would she watch this? Because she told me she's conservative, and she even told me she's still a virgin.
Yeah.
So should I be worried that she's lying to me about stuff?
No, that's curiosity, man. She just wanted to see what it was, what you had between each other. Honestly, it's probably fascination on her part because she's never had sex before if she is a virgin. Plus, she wanted to see how in love you were with your ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
I'm not going to read into what her mind was thinking at the time because I have no idea how I would react if I saw something like that. But if she was going to get mad, she would have gotten mad right then and there. Like nothing. I don't think anything can stop her from not getting mad if she was meant to get mad.
Yeah.
So when she says, "Can I watch it?" That's genuine curiosity, as Kat said.
Yeah.
Like, because let's take this girl versus Elsie in San Diego, who was the paranoid one. Remember?
Yeah.
What if she found that? Just imagine the reaction difference is what we're looking for. If she immediately was not thrown back and she was like, "Oh, sex tape. Do you mind if I watch it?" She's supposed to lose her mind right then and there if there's something to be worried about.
What is this? Why is happening?
Yeah, they're supposed to be like, "Putang ina, you're a pig, you're a monster."
Why
No,
did you
it was
keep
like, okay.
this? Do you still love her? That kind of stuff.
If the fact that she can just sit there and say, "Yeah, can I watch it?" means she's cool.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're in the clear. And that's, I think that girl, your girlfriend, is rarer than most girls. I think most girls would be pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Most guys would be pissed off.
That's why it actually made me think if maybe I should make a move or something, because I haven't made a movie yet because she's kind of conservative, so I haven't made any.
Well, you
movie
should
yet.
have said something right then and there.
Yeah, you should have at least
I
made
was
out with her or
confused
something.
because
Touched
she
a
asked
boob.
me to
Should've
watch
pulled
it.
out your
I
dick.
I was thinking that she'd be mad. So yeah, I kind of got shocked.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, no, I think Sam, you're sorry, Ivan, you're in the clear, buddy. You're good.
No.
How many tapes? She fucking erased it? How rude.
Yeah, she erased it. And the pictures, there are also pictures.
Well, he should have hidden it better. Sorry, but if you want to keep your ex stuff, keep it
that's
away
true.
from the prying eyes of a girlfriend.
So
who's
you
looking at
have
a
nothing
computer.
anymore? That was it? That was your entire stash?
Yeah, she actually searched all the folders.
Oh,
I didn't know.
screwed. Yeah, see, she was curious, and then she didn't really like it after she watched it. It was like curiosity killed the cat type thing, and then she was like,
Is
"Gotta
your
get
new
rid of all of it."
girlfriend like a lot hotter than your old girlfriend?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why too. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, when you play on insecurities, like, if I came across a sex video of an ex-girl, like, I had a current girlfriend, and then I came across a sex video, and he like was an ugly dude with a small dick, I'd be like, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. if he had like a VW bug, I'd be like, whatever. Shit.
Even if her reaction, she kind of like enjoyed it or something. I don't know. She was smiling.
Well, of course she did.
Wow,
She was watching it like a porno.
Yeah, but that's creepy.
Yeah, I find it creepy too because
that's a little creepy, too.
Whenever I tell her that I watch porn, she gets mad. She tells me not to.
Well,
I think
it wasn't you.
You're dating someone in 3 months' time. You guys are still fairly, medyo bago pa. So I think she's lying to you about this whole conservative bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. And
I just cannot see. Really, I can't fathom a girlfriend coming across a fucking sex tape and then smiling about it and watching it. That is a rare individual. Kat, I don't even know about you. Like, what if you had a new boyfriend and you came across old sex tapes? Would you be smiling about it? Wouldn't you be at least uncomfortable and go, "Hey, listen, why don't you put that shit away?" Or
I don't know.
erase that
I mean, I really think it depends on how secure you are with your relationship. I mean, if it was with an ex and it was just there and I was like, "Come on, let me see," then
you would.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if it made me uncomfortable, I'd just turn it off. But if it was like there and I know that he's not doing anything with her then and there, it's like, all right, well, cool, never mind. We put it away,
Put it away, but you wouldn't delete it.
No.
All right.
I'm not that control freaky type of girlfriend. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, as long as you're not messing around on me and you're not a cheater, you're totally free to be your own person. Just don't be a D-bag.
That's rare. Because it could be argued that it is being a D-bag to keep old sex tapes and watching them and whatever. Could be interpreted. I'm not saying it is, but.
Well, you keep yours, don't you?
Fuck yeah.
So are you a D-bag?
Don't have a girlfriend.
Would you get rid of all of them if you did? If she didn't know about them?
Fuck no.
There you go. See? So.
But I'm a D-bag.
All right.
Encrypt them next time, Sam, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I don't have them anymore, so there's nothing to encrypt.
Too late.
Yeah.
Just saying. All right, brother boy, you're okay. You're in good shape. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about. And I have a feeling you're going to have sex with your girlfriend in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I have
what
a
I'm
feeling
actually
stuff's going to
thinking.
get like
I'm also
kinkier
thinking
soon.
how to make a move.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get your dick sucked by this weekend. Wait, when did she see? When was this whole video thing? Was this recently?
Last year.
Oh,
and you haven't had sex yet?
It was last year, so you guys weren't together yet when she saw it.
No, yeah, we weren't together yet.
So.
No. I mean, the video was taken last year, but she.
No. When did she see the video?
2 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're
I
gonna,
was like, what?
Yeah.
She saw it last year, and then you got together after that.
You'll get some sex by mid June.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. You're fine.
All right, good luck, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, I have another
Have
question.
fun. Oh,
just a quick question.
Yeah.
Yeah, she saw the video is quite clear because I used
HD.
Quite a nice camera, and I was kind of chubby before, and I lost a lot of weight, like 15 kilograms, and
wow,
I think
weight, buddy.
yeah, and
Good job.
I think the girth, I lost some of the girth. The length is the same, but yeah, should I be ashamed or something?
No, I thought
when she sees it, she saw the
gain.
video, and it looks huge in the video.
It always looks big on video.
It adds 10
it always
pounds.
looks big.
Remember?
Yeah,
so.
it always looks big on video.
Always
Yeah,
looks
don't
bigger.
worry about it. Dude, you're fine. Listen, if she's conservative, never even seen a dick before,
it's not gonna matter.
It's gonna look big to her because she
Yeah.
can't compare it to scale.
Oh
to
my
anything else.
gosh, it's huge.
You're fine.
Yeah, thanks.
You're fine. All right. All right.
Thanks.
Take a photo
Thanks,
of it
Mom.
and send it over to Pico. He'll All right. All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye, Evan.
Bye.
Fuck, the whole time I was calling him Sam, but he wanted to go.
I know
by the
you
fake
call
name
him like
Ivan.
Simon and like all this stuff.
I was like, Sam and Cebu. Sam, hey, Sam, what's up? And I'm like, oh, shit, that's his real name. He wants to go with my fake name,
Oh.
Ivan.
Oops.
Sorry, Sam. All right, let's get out of here. One more call out. Jerry, 49 years old in Samar. Hi, Jerry.
Hi, hello, Mo.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi,
Thanks for
Kat.
being here, buddy.
Hi.
You know what I always
good
say
morning.
about Samar? Every time somebody from Samar calls, I always go, God, it's fucked up over there, ain't it?
After Yolanda, nakakabangon ng konti.
Yeah, it is. That place got hit hard. And Samar gets its ass kicked regularly, like by storms. So, man, it's fucked up over there. All right, Jerry, so how can we help you, bud?
Actually, I just want to say that I'm a big fan of your show. Even
Thanks,
when I
bud.
was abroad, I was listening to your show. Even at work, I just had my
man, thank you.
earphone and then
Oh, really?
listened to recorded. I downloaded your show and listened while at work. Actually,
Thank you, Jerry. Very nice of you.
Mo, I just want to ask your opinion. Also, Kat.
Yes.
I'm now here staying in summer. I decided not to go back abroad after Yolanda. Then I decided to stay with my family because of the typhoon, of course, and
Yeah.
I just want to stay with them. And I want to, if you want, I want your help. I'm, as of now, I went back to my work here. Sa radio ako, nagdi-DJ.
Oh.
So, yun na munang ano ko dito. That's why I'm asking your help. If you can help me, if you have some connections, if you have some friends over there in Manila that I can work, I decided to stay here in the Philippines and spend the rest of my life on radio or hosting. I like hosting also.
Yeah.
What about that, Mo?
Well, connection-wise, shit, I'm not even in Manila, so it's a little bit of a stretch for me. But my thing is,
How about Kat? Yes, Kat.
yeah, Kat will hook you up. But hold on, let me ask you this: what work were you doing abroad?
Actually, in abroad, I was a safety officer in the construction. Safety engineer.
Only because if you're talking about the radio business, at least in Manila, and I don't know what demographic.
Yeah, no,
I don't know what,
because when I was here before going abroad, I was
yeah, but I
in
don't
the
know
radio.
what.
I don't know what demographic you appeal to. Meaning, obviously we have A, B, C, D. You know how we have those kind of categories when it comes to radio. But in the AB, where Kat does radio and I do radio, or at least Kat used to do radio and I do radio, it's a young man's game. Like I'm the oldest motherfucker at the station, and I've been there the longest. And I'm only 36, and you're 49, Jerry. So that game, it's a young man's game, and it's a model's game. The good looking, the marketable person, and stuff like that. I don't know what you look like, but I just going by age at 49 years old. This industry, to be honest.
Sayang, sana makikita mo yung, at least sa pictures ko sa FB.
But even then,
I'm not using my real name.
Right. But Jerry, even then, hold on, we'll put you on hold real quick. I want to talk to Kat about this whole radio gig.
Yeah,
you were in radio for a little bit, Kat. I mean, come on, let's just say what it is. It's a young person's game.
Yeah,
it's a marketable person's game. You could be the shittiest DJ ever, just as long as you're kind of good looking and you're young.
Yeah.
We're gonna put you on the radio.
Yeah, or you have a really bomb ass voice.
Right. You could be fucking nothing in between the ears. I mean, take your Karen Board the Doors or your fucking Jinri Parks, like just complete fucking morons, and they're on the radio.
There's
because
that
they're
one guy.
kind of good looking.
Yeah. There's that one guy who does like hip hop radio, but he sounds like this. And next up on our top 15, and I don't know who he is, but he has an awesome voice, and I bet he's kind of older, but he's talking about hip hop, and it's okay because he sounds awesome. But that's like a rare gem.
So rare, like Jerry, to say 49 years old and go, I'm going to go to Manila and I'm going to be a radio DJ.
It's very difficult.
To what we do, like our radio, because there's different. Like I said, there's demographics, there's AM or FM. Like you can be a 49-year-old new DJ, but you're probably going to be an AM DJ talking about fucking politics, religion, or whatever.
Yeah.
Our radio, what we appeal to in our market, there's no way in fucking hell, Jerry, that you could be 49 years old. You would be the oldest fucking DJ in all of radio at 49.
Yeah.
So, again, it becomes, when you say I need to look for a job, you have to start getting realistic. Like, you can't, for example, like basketball and think you're going to be a PBA player all of a sudden.
Yeah. And you know what?
You have to be a young man.
It's a cutthroat game, man. Radio and hosting, like there are a lot of people who want to be hosts, who want to be radio DJs, who are giving it their all and are, gung-ho about it and always being presented for everything. It's a tough game. It's not just like you can walk out and make a lot of money from doing this. No, you have to kind of work your way up.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah, and it takes a while. And again, but see, just off the bat though, you turn in your resume, Jerry. I look at the year that you were born in. I throw it away.
Yeah.
Sorry, just it is. You can't be 49 in our gig. God, I feel ancient and I'm 36.
Yeah.
I feel very, very old for my craft. So, it's just not realistic. Now, unless you want to get in a different kind of radio, which is, of course, your AMs and your whatnots and all that. But if you're asking Mo and Kat, I mean, geez, it's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, it's a different.
I suggest you get into another industry, Jerry.
Okay, maybe just enjoy my stay here in Samar.
Yeah, well, let me know. Whether you have to have a job. And what I'm saying is, if your radio job there is paying you enough and they have you there, that's great. If you want to have Manila ambitions for a FM radio pop DJ, it's going to be a challenge. You can still go to Manila. You can still try. But I don't want you to waste your time. I would like you to look at a different industry. If you're a security officer, you're well-spoken. I mean, you sound great. You're a conversationalist.
Yeah.
There are other jobs out there, maybe in hospitality, maybe front desk of a good hotel, where you can converse with the people, the different kinds of people that you see, and you can connect with them. Shit, you could be a call center agent because you're well-spoken. And that pays more than radio.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, even my age, call center agent.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm just, listen, I don't want to pop your balloon here, but if you're asking for jobs from us for in radio, boy, I got to tell you, man, there's no fucking way at 49.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I understand, yes.
All right.
Actually, I'm enjoying my stay here because I have a time on radio here, FM, then sometimes weekend, nagbabanda pa rin. Dati ko mga kabanda yun. So,
Well,
really, I just enjoy
listen.
it.
I admire that. The fact that you can stay there in Samar, where with your family, and you made the choice to do that, especially after the storm. You think, hey man, I might as well stay in my homeland with my family. That's a very admirable thing. But guess what? You get to do a job that not a lot of people get to do, which is play a little band, do a little radio. That's a pretty good quality life if you think about it. It's not going to make you a ton of money, but if that's your decision to stay home in your province with your family, how bad is it then if you're being a radio DJ and playing in a band? I mean, there are worse things.
Yeah,
right?
At least you're doing what you like, right?
Yeah, fuck. All right. Thanks, Jerry. Have a good one, bud.
Okay, Mom.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Kat. Bye.
Especially
Mo.
you, Kat. I mean, being a singer. Thanks, but you being like, if somebody said, "Hey, listen, Kat, it's it's not going to be glamorous. It's not going to be this. You're not going to have You're not going to have a big mansion, but it's going to be a smaller, simpler life. But hey, guess what? For a living, you could sing a little bit."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, well, I'll take it.
Cool.
Right? At 49?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
If you were 21, 22, I'd tell you no. But at 49, shit,
Yeah.
not that bad of a gig. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up tonight. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Globe. See you guys in a few minutes. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
Figured out the gravity of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I worked very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. Top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Morris, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, businesses, as well as the nation. It's the sort of the way that Globe's putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, it's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives rebuilding.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
And get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
All right, time to wrap it up tonight. I want to thank Kat Alano for always being here and doing such a stellar job when she is. Thanks, Kat.
Thanks,
You're the
Mo.
best. Follow Kat on Twitter at Kat Alano. You can also check out her, is it SoundCloud?
Yes, SoundCloud. Kat Alano Music.
Caller of the night tonight, how say you? You want, how about Simone, the girl from Singapore who couldn't get that ass that she wanted?
Yes. I think that because she got duped by a married guy, she definitely deserves to win.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Simone in Singapore. You are our winner tonight. Pico has left because he had some hot piece of ass on Tinder that he met as well, so he had to head out of here.
Run, boy, run.
Ange, are you there?
Ange? She's not speaking to you. She's like,
No, I'm not going to say anything. I
No.
promise. I just want to say thank you for the job that you do. Ange?
We'll call Ange. Hold on.
Never mind. No, we'll go because I want to get there. It's late anyway. All right, let's get out of here. Have a great evening, everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the show. And yeah, that's it. Kat, anything else you want to say?
No. Watch that show on Tuesdays. That's what I do over here. And wait for my albums coming out soon. Yeah.
I never fucking plug your podcast. That's right. I should do that more often.
It's because you think Sib's gross.
Yeah, Sim's gross. All right. Later, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast Season 3, was brought to you by Globe.
We'd like to thank you for your calls and invite you to check out our other podcast on the New Media Factory by logging on to nmftv.com.
Follow Good Times with Mo on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
Follow Mo at DJ Mo Twister. And don't forget to check out www.motwister.ph.